Hi, I'm Greg Klee, Director of Admissions. Welcome back to another episode of Becoming an Eagle. Today, coming to you from the chapel here on the West Hills campus, where I'm sitting down with Shawna Sedik, the Director of Campus Ministry, to talk a little bit about faith life. Shawna, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So Shawna, you are in charge of campus ministry at Chaminade, the faith life of the school, obviously an important part of what we do here. But there's more to it than just the Mass. What else is included in campus ministry?
Yeah, well, probably the most important is the Mass, but which we do have once a month as a school. Outside of worship, we also have Apostolic Works, which is our service learning program, and we have a really robust, comprehensive retreat program, as well as other faith activities on campus.
Right, and I would imagine you can't do all of that just by yourself. Who's on your team down there at
No,
campus ministry?
thank goodness. I have an amazing team. I have Mrs. Jessica Lumen. She's our Director of Service Learning.
Okay.
So she'd be the one that helps with placement of where you'd want to go and do any of your service hours. A great resource to talk to amongst all of us as well, but she's in charge of that. I have Mr. Scott Bergen. He's the Director of Retreat Programming. So any questions on retreats in general would go to him. He helps to get all the directors and facilitate student leadership and such for the retreat program.
Okay.
And then we have Mrs. Barbara Gersten. She's our office manager. So she's the first smiling face you get to see when you walk in and the first voice you hear when you call.
So campus ministry, one of the questions we get a lot from new families, what's your connection to the theology department? You're not the theology chairperson.
I am not. A lot of people do think that. We are two distinct entities on campus.
Okay.
So theology is an academic department. It has a set curriculum that students go through. Many of our people in our campus ministry teach in theology, but then some don't as well. Like I teach outside of the theology department as well. So that's more of faith-seeking understanding, so knowledge. Campus ministry, on the other hand, works in tandem with that to help make space for God to move in life and on campus.
Right.
So by having those experiences of faith, that's what we help to prepare for students. So it works in tandem.
So separate departments,
Yes.
but working with a synergy.
Correct.
Okay. So you mentioned community service we call Apostolic Works here at the school. Tell us a little bit more about that. How many hours do kids have to do? What kind of things can I do to get those satisfied?
Sure. So we call it Apostolic Works because one, apostolic means to be sent out. So we really are looking for students to not only serve our Chaminade community, but to go outside of their comfort zones. So to be sent out and really looking at using their own gifts and talents and strengths, their own God-given gifts, talents, and strengths in order to serve others.
Okay.
So we're really excited. We recently enacted as a freshman class, we do service together. So it's actually a part of our freshman retreat, which is called Pillars.
Oh, great.
So one day is on campus where you learn about what it means to be a Marianist student. You grow in what the charism means from a student perspective.
Right.
And then the other day you get to serve with your class at a local food shelter.
So ninth grade don't have to do any additional hours.
Correct.
Outside.
Now they may
Right.
if they'd like to. We always, encourage you to go out and to use those gifts more so.
But that's
you're
good
not
news for parents because anything your kid does, you do until they drive.
Absolutely,
So that's
absolutely.
great.
And I've been there too, so I know
Right.
that can be a challenge.
And then in the other grade levels, how many hours do kids do?
Yeah, so it goes up incrementally. So sophomore year is 15 hours, junior year is 20, senior is 25. They all change a little bit in theme and focus. But in junior year, we are also starting to enact a junior service level project.
Okay.
So that helps to satisfy some of those hours, and that works with the theology department.
Okay.
Where they get to work together in their classes and create a project.
And like you said, there's a coordinator for that helps kids and families find opportunities.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's great. Another aspect of campus ministry that you mentioned earlier, retreats. Obviously an integral part of the experience here at Chaminade, a good community building opportunity. Tell us a little bit more about the retreat program and how do we get signed up for those things?
So I'm actually really proud of our retreat program. I think it's one that's quite different than a lot of other schools. We invest a lot of our time and resources into really having a great retreat program. As I said, ninth grade, you don't have to do anything to sign up. It's all coordinated through theology classes. Yeah, and so we will be giving information. This year, I think it's in October. It's usually October, November.
Okay. During a school day?
During a school day. So you'll have 2 school days, actually.
Okay.
But the entire freshman class is on retreat, so there's no academics happening for freshmen. For sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you sign up through our Family Resources Faith Life page.
Okay.
And that will go active in August, early August. We offer multiple times that you can go on retreat during the calendar year. So if you're in sports or if you're in drama or you have other commitments, you can pick a different time. They're all the same retreat, just offered at different times.
So I never have to pick between being the captain of the team or going
Correct.
on retreat.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Also, we offer, like, once you've gone on retreat, then we encourage you to also be a student leader. So that's an integral part of our retreat program as well, is student leadership.
Right.
And they are group leaders. They facilitate experiences on retreat. They give witness talks. So that's a really great experience too.
And not everyone at Chaminade is Catholic.
Correct.
But kids of all faiths find a place in campus ministry?
Absolutely. We do work from our Catholic perspective, as always, but we're just there to walk with you, just to accompany you on your faith journey, whatever that might be.
Right.
As teenagers, even if you were raised Catholic, from the cradle,
Sure.
it's a time to explore. It's a time to question. It's a time to figure things out for yourself. And so that's what our role is in campus ministry.
And that's one of the ways that I think so many kids feel such a good fit here, find a home here at Shawna.
Yeah.
So if I am a student and I want to become more involved in campus ministry than just, say, going on a retreat, what might those opportunities look like? How do I get involved in campus ministry?
Yeah. So we do have an Instagram that we like to post, pictures and such from events that we've had, but also upcoming events. So that's a great way to stay connected. Yep. We offer, through bulletins and through announcements and things, but we offer service opportunities. We offer MLCs, which are Marianist Life Communities.
Right.
That's put on by our Life Team, which is a student-led faith leadership group.
Okay.
Kind of like a youth group, so you have opportunities to do that.
Sure. Music ministry?
Music ministry, you can be a lector at liturgies, which means reading,
Right.
participating that way, bringing up gifts. If you have an artistic ability, we'll try to put that into action.
And if I want to use those gifts and get involved that way, I can
come
just
down to campus ministry.
Come down to campus ministry.
Any of us can help you, or you email one of us.
And it just happens to be a room filled with couches and a big screen TV and all
Absolutely.
kinds of snacks.
Always got snacks.
Got to have food. All right. Shawna, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about the faith life and the campus ministry at our school. And thank you for joining us again this week. We are so glad that you've chosen Chaminade. I'm Greg Klee, Director of Admissions. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.